we're finally moving into New York City and we have everything we need packed up to make this move successful. We also have movers to help us out. So we're taking the treadmill, of course. We're taking the big mirror. We're taking my monitor and all the stuff on it, but we might not be taking this desk because it's too big for the space. So we're taking my little desk. Look at all the equipment I have. It's honestly crazy how much equipment I have. And then look at all this stuff, like all the kitchen stuff we have to take. We're gonna take our couch, of course, our console table, our frame TV, which we love. We're definitely taking that. And then we're also going to be taking all these clothes. And finally, we're going to take more clothes and all this stuff over here. Everything is taken away. We are totally moved out of the apartment. The rest of the stuff we'll grab later. But wow, guys, we're moving! So I'm kind of in a rush. I have to buy more furniture and more organization pieces for this apartment, but I realized I didn't even explain why we're leaving Jersey City to move to New York City. If you guys don't know, I went to school in New York City, so I was in New York City as early as like 17 years old. Crazy, right? I lived in the city pretty much for like 8 years, 4 years as a student and then 4 years post-graduation. I love New York City and never saw myself leaving New York City, honestly. Unfortunately, when my dad passed, I had to move to Jersey City because it was kind of a good midway point for me to be near my family, but also to be close to the city for work too. But long story short, I never really wanted to leave the city. I had to leave the city to help out, like to be close to my family. But now things are better in my family life and there's just more of an opportunity for me to move back into the city. And you know, like life is short. I love that that's my excuse right now for like everything. Life is short. But honestly, life is short and I wanted to live in the city. My partner wanted to live in the city. Our friends are here. Our opportunities are here. We prefer this area. Let's do our last hurrah, like enjoy the city. I plan to be here for a few years. I don't see myself living here forever, even though I really do like the city. And so far we've been here for a few weeks and it's been great. Like there's this energy in New York City that is unmatched. I've been to a lot of cities around the world and there's no city like New York City. I can't explain the energy that's here when you're living here. You feel motivated. The networking opportunities here are fastless. Like randomly, I was like walking on the street and I ran across Casey Neistat, who is a huge YouTuber, basically the person who invented vlogging. Just ran into him on the street. That's only possible really in New York City. So yeah, I see myself being in New York City for the next few years. But we've made a ton of progress on the apartment so far. I'm so sorry, I'm a bad vlogger. I didn't film it. I didn't film a lot of the progress we made because it was over a few weeks. So we are in a smaller apartment. So a couple of the things I really liked in my old apartment I had to kind of get rid of, which is okay. But yeah, today I'm just like trying to get things done. Because I've had to move a lot, I'm like, let's set this up quick. Like I don't want to spend longer on small tasks that I really want to get done. So this week I have a goal. I need to find a dining set because we don't have dining table, we don't have dining chairs. We would love that. Also interested in finding a bed. So if you don't know, our current bed is from Amazon. It's like the cheapest bed and I feel like we're due for an upgrade. We also need like storage containers. There are just little nits and bobs around the apartment that definitely need to be contained somehow. We're gonna go to the containers or we're gonna go to Muji. We're gonna go to IKEA. Maybe not IKEA because IKEA is all the way deep in Brooklyn, Red Hook. So we're gonna go where we need to go to get what we need to get. This section of the video will mostly be organizing my apartment and just getting it ready to go because I'm not doing this. Like, even though this is probably the smarter way to design your apartment, which is slowly by pieces over time, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to have things finished. I have to have things finished. Let's finish it let's move on to the next thing. Let's keep going. And you know what we actually decided to do to help reduce that time we spend looking for furniture? We actually hired a Fiverr designer who gave us a few designs that we really liked. So we're going to use that as inspiration for finishing decorating our apartment, because we want to move very quickly on this when it comes to finishing the design of our apartment. We have a lot to do to get this apartment together, but let's take it step by step. Almost there. I see it right across the street. So that wasn't as successful as what I'd hoped for. The entire bath section was totally cleared out, which is crazy. A lot of people obviously shop at the Container Store, but now we're headed to Muji to see if they have some really cool storage solutions. I actually know online, like, Muji usually has a bunch of storage solutions, so I'm just excited to see what they have. So Muji was also unsuccessful. I guess we just have to use Amazon. We're just gonna have to order the medicine cabinets and everything from Amazon. Actually, the one thing I did like from Muji was the storage cabinets, and I think I actually will buy them probably on their website because there's no way I would be able to lug it back home. So that's probably the only thing I got from going to the Muji store, but I'm positive. Let's get the stuff from Amazon and that will help us finish. Okay, so we're back home. Let's sanitize these storage containers and let's put them in. I'd consider that shopping trip a success. At first I was feeling down because Muji didn't work out and Container Store didn't work out, but Bed Bath & Beyond came through and we'll be able to do the remaining organization with Amazon. So we're starting first with some frozen chicken. Even though I'm not technically working a 9-to-5 job right now, I still make sure to meal prep because truly it saves me so much time. The maximum I can cook weekly is literally 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm not gonna cook anything after that, but I do wanna save money. If I'm gonna spend money, I'm not gonna spend money on food. So the best way for me is just to meal prep. We marinated this chicken last night. It's still a little frozen, but we're gonna turn it into chicken tacos today for dinner. Yeah, meal prep is amazing. Keeps you healthy, wealthy, and wise. So this is ready to go in the air fryer. And this meal literally takes less than 30 minutes. The biggest prep is the air fryer making the chicken, but then I just got these like different things from Whole Foods. So this is salsa verde, guacamole. It's a little bit brown already. That's the bad thing about Whole Foods. Guacamole goes brown really quickly. And then we have some pineapple mango salsa for a little twist. And then finally we have some just classic corn tortillas. I think everyone should keep this in their house because it makes cooking so much easier. So basically, oh, one last thing, some cabbage. So basically the chicken plus all of this will create an amazing, easy 30-minute meal. Now we have the chicken and I'm gonna shred it. I never told you guys, but this is marinated in chipotle peppers alongside with salt and pepper. So now we have the chipotle marinated chicken with cabbage, and then we just add any salsa. They can choose the pineapple salsa or the salsa verde. And of course, we need some guacamole. I'm doing salsa verde on mine. with a little bit of guacamole. And this is the final result. Moment of truth, let's taste test. As you can tell, I've already taste tested off camera. It's a few days later and we have made a lot of updates. Our entryway now has a bench that we got from Article. Highly recommend it. It's such a nice bench. Today, I'm gonna actually go furniture shopping for a couple more things. I do want to give you guys some tips though on furniture shopping because I haven't gone furniture shopping since I moved into my last place over like a year and a half ago, but I've learned a lot of new things, a lot of new ways to save money on furniture. The first way is if you're shopping at like West Elm, you have to understand that some of these furniture pieces they get from a manufacturer, and the manufacturer gives these pieces to multiple companies. So the pieces you see on West Elm might be on another site for less money. So that's why I recommend this website. I think it's called Spoken.io, and it does a lot of like price comparisons for you. Another tip I recommend is to definitely use Facebook Marketplace. There are certain items I wouldn't get from Facebook Marketplace, but Facebook Marketplace is so helpful because there's actually this bookshelf that I really want from Design Within Reach, but I'm not willing to spend $400 on a tiny little bookshelf. But I've been looking at Facebook Marketplace and there are quite a few options on there. Most of them are dupes, but it's nice to know that like if I do want to get that bookshelf, I can get a used version for a 50% off on Facebook Marketplace. Another tip I have too is if there are specific pieces of furniture that like are very expensive. Like I really like this Noguchi coffee table from, I think it's Herman Miller, and then the Herman Miller Ames chair. But guys, do not buy that full price unless you can afford it and you want to support the artist. I totally get that. But for us people who are on a budget, I highly recommend that you check out Amazon because Amazon has so many good replicas and dupes of these very expensive furniture pieces from Design Within Reach, West Elm, CB2 that are probably just as good quality. Anyways, let's go furniture shopping. But before we go furniture shopping, I have to tell you guys something. There's a secret I've been keeping from you guys. So I got engaged. I got engaged about last year. I've been kind of keeping it a little bit of a secret because, you know, we want to enjoy being engaged. And now we're legally married. We got married a couple of weeks ago. And you guys have seen my partner on my YouTube channel. I'm very excited. We actually ended up doing a courthouse wedding because we didn't want to go through the stress right now of planning a wedding. We're thinking about having a wedding maybe like next year. I know some people have already seen it because I've done a horrible job keeping it a secret. So yeah, that's an exciting news in my life. Let's go furniture shopping. Now we're heading to Safia Vea and also Design Within Reach. I'm also trying to go to CB2, but CB2 is in Soho, so I don't know if I'll go all the way down there. Okay, so the main thing I'm trying to get a bed because we've been using our Amazon bed frame forever, and I'm also trying to get a carpet from Safia Vea. I hope I'm saying that right. And those are the things I'm trying to get. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to pick them up today. I'm just gonna see if I find something I like. I'll look online and do some price comparisons, and then I'll, of course, order it. But that's what I'm doing today. That was really cool. They had really big posters, but unfortunately they didn't have anything that was small enough for our apartment. So let's go to the next place. That was really nice. I've never heard of that brand before. I didn't even know Williams Sonoma had I knew that they had their like pots, pans, like houseware section, but I did not know that they also had furniture. And that furniture was really nice, but it was so expensive. So now we're going to another place. Safi Bea was really nice. Store attendants were really nice, but I did feel like the stuff was a little bit more old school vibes, but they did have some things that were really nice, but they didn't have the carpet that I wanted or like the bed I was looking for. So I think I'm just gonna shop online for the remaining of my things. We got a TaskRabbit to set up bookshelves in the bedroom, so I'm gonna go fill up these bookshelves right now. We have so many books, honestly, it's crazy. So I'm gonna put them up and I'll chat about something after. So we made a lot of progress in this video. I'm officially moved into the city, which is a huge deal because I haven't lived here in such a long time. We made a lot of progress setting up the apartment. Of course, we still have way more to go, but I'm gonna sign off this video here because it will take even longer to actually finish everything I wanna finish in this video. Let me know in the comments what type of videos you wanna watch from me. Tell me what series you like. I've done like my dev story series. Now I'm starting this like asking people money questions, street interview series. I'm very open to different content ideas. I know I always ask you guys all the time, but let me know what you want to see in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do want to address something that I saw in a couple comments. People are like, oh my god, you're technically not unemployed. You are making a lot of money on your YouTube channel. And I do want to say that right now with content creation, it's not super lucrative for me. It's never been more than I made at my day job ever. Like through my entire YouTube journey of like, I think we're hitting 4 years this year. It's never been more than I made in my day job. My day job has always been way more than I made on YouTube. YouTube has been a good side income though. For my YouTube income, I've never focused on monetization. Any money I make, I use to try to improve the channel, like getting better videography, getting better editing, getting better equipment, getting better subscription services that will help me create better content. The way YouTubers make most of their money is through brand deals and AdSense. And right now, for me, like AdSense is not the highest because I've been focusing more on shorts than YouTube videos. Long story short, I'm not swimming in the dough. So when I say I'm unemployed, I'm referring to the fact that I'm living mostly off of my sabbatical savings. Yeah, I hope that answers that question as concisely as possible. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this channel. I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.